a taste of Wembley?
Yes, that's possibly the thinking behind it. Nevertheless, tended to go out the game in the last 20 minutes.
Bakary forward for McIlroy, Brady, and a Manchester United throw. Bakary, Nicol, O'Leary, well, getting above Greenough unfairly, and a free kick for Manchester United, which they might want to take quickly now with 4 minutes to go. 2-0 down, and hope now is fast fading for them as Koppel lifts that free kick in there again. It'll come all the way through to Jordan, turning it back in there again, and a goal! And it's good. And McQueen is the man who claims it, and suddenly United are back in the game with 4 minutes left, and who knows what might be produced in those 4 minutes. Here we come again. Came through to Jordan here. I thought the chance had gone, but he knocked it back in there, and it was McQueen who turned it past Jennings into the net. Well, Brian.
Jennings didn't have any chance of stopping that. He couldn't see it. I think Arsenal paid the penalty there. Once again, a crowded penalty area.
Well, are we in yet for an amazing upheaval? 3 minutes to go. Back to Pat Jennings. So the volume will be turned up, the tension will be turned up, and Gordon McQueen's goal has given Manchester United that little bit of hope now. But they must be saying to themselves, if only that had come half an hour earlier, and we'd had something to build on. But wait a moment, here's Greenoff, touched into Bakary. And they'll fight everything now in these few minutes that remain. Their heads not for a moment have dropped, even though they've been up against it for most of the game. Albiston playing that one in there, and O'Leary getting it away. Back for Nicol. Well, the United fans wanted him to get on with it, and that wasn't a very good ball by him. But here's Koppel, and there's McIlroy getting in there. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can! 2 goals in a minute, and suddenly United are back in it. Well, look at that picture, that tells it all. Arsenal were preparing their victory speeches, and now they're dumbstruck. Sammy McIlroy seemed to travel miles there, turning O'Leary. Walford went in there, couldn't contact him. Jennings came out, and the ball agonisingly just inside the post. What an amazing turnaround, and from behind we see it again. Just inside the net. Amazingly, Arsenal 2, Manchester United 2. Brian Clough, what on earth do you make of that?
Unbelievable. I'm delighted for them. They've earned it since 3 o'clock. To put themselves back in with a shout.
Well, Sammy McIlroy, what an amazing turnabout. And the scenes on the 2 benches, well, I've never known. The despair on the face of Don Howe and Terry Neal. But wait a moment, it's there by Sunderland, and they're back in the lead again, and they're off the bench once more. What an amazing cup final. Well, that's when you're at your most vulnerable, when suddenly you've got it all back. They relaxed for a moment, and Arsenal have punished them for it. Brady leading the charge, Ricks with the cross, and look at Sunderland steaming in there, too high for Bailey, and beautiful for Sunderland. 3 goals in a little over 3 minutes, right at the end of this 1979 Cup final. McQueen right up there, still in the hope now of doing something. But Arsenal now might well be safe, when a minute before they'd begun to totter. But wait, here's Greenoff. We're in time added on for injuries. Jordan. Arsenal leap, and Pat Jennings grabbing it under the crossbar. Well, I thought the cup final was beginning to peter out, but suddenly in the last 5 minutes, will now go down as one of the most memorable in the history of Wembley. Well, Sunderland's after this one, and Bale has got it. The last seconds of the game, Jordan winning it in the air, but Arsenal are now composed at the back after wobbling and poor Dave Sexton there. Sunderland down leading in the Manchester United penalty area. Jennings gets it away, it's all over! Arsenal have won it! When it seemed a moment ago they threw it away, the two managers treat each other. Dave Sexton, sportsman to the end, saying well done to Arsenal. But my word, 5 minutes I think that anybody here who saw it, and those of you at home, surely will never forget. They can't believe their good fortune. They thought they tossed away the 1979 Cup final, and then they grabbed it back again with that goal by Alan Sunderland, injured there. Substitute Steve Walford helping him to his feet. Well, Sammy McIlroy, who thought with that goal that he'd done it, consoled by his Northern Ireland international teammate Pat Jennings, that's a nice touch. And Gordon McQueen and Billy Young, two great old buddies there. Two Scots there, Martin Buchan and Billy Young. As people all around trying to get their breath back, trying to get their composure back, and trying to work out who on earth won it. Arsenal, of course, and hard luck Manchester United. The scoreboard is exactly right. A smile from Terry Neal when 2 minutes ago there was a scowl. And how those players must be drained physically and emotionally now. Sammy McIlroy must truly have thought with that goal of his after he'd worked so hard that if anything the pendulum would swing Manchester United's way. And the players being told to swap their shirts not on the pitch but afterwards. Liam Brady sportingly going to the Manchester United players and saying, well, bad luck. And so Arsenal make up for the disappointment of last season when they were beaten by Ipswich. Manchester United fail right at the very last to take the cup in their centenary year. And Alan Sunderland, who in the end is the late hero with that match-winning goal, is carried off. Well, he's not yet. He's got a bit of trouble with that left ankle. Briefly, Brian, what about that last amazing 5 minutes?
You just want to spend time just letting it sink in. It was an incredible turnabout. Sunderland swung it for Arsenal in the very, very seconds. You just want to enjoy it, think about it, enjoy it, go over it again, as everybody will be doing for the next 2 or 3 days. Delighted faces of the Arsenal lads. They worked hard. And Manchester United helped to make it one of the best cup finals I've seen for years.
Disappointed Steve Coppell. And Dave Sexton going around all the Manchester United players now with an arm round them. And Joe Jordan there. What a disappointed man he must be, because really out of certain defeat there suddenly was the shining possibility of a victory, only to have it snatched away. As Arsenal, after 90 minutes in the heat and turmoil